Okay, we are once again assembled over here, and looking at the aspect of the board examination, and virtually I have also concluded with your syllabus. From today onwards, every day we'll be having a random class of a revisional. In a revision, we will have the topic will be chosen by you all people, and wherever there is any doubt or any problem as with regard to any of the topic of your syllabus, we will have a discussion on that. Likewise, in today's manner, we are going to discuss with the topic primitive subsistence farming, which comes under the topic of agriculture. And it's a very important topic, and you will have to face some of the important questions in it. Now, whereas the primitive subsistence farming is concerned, let us see, this type of farming is still practiced in few pockets of India. Primitive subsistence farming, taking into the ideology of the primitive system, the gone past years, that is basically known as the primitive. So is this type of system, this primitive way of agriculture, is still practiced in some of the pockets, in some of the villages of the country. Primitive subsistence agriculture is practiced in small patches of land with the help of primitive tools like hoe, dove, and digging sticks. In small packets of land, basically the things which are used are hoe, dove, and digging sticks. This question was there in your syllabus MCQ. A big portion of the land that is divided into several pockets. Suppose, for instance, this area, the total measuring area of this land, that is 2 bighas of land. So in that 2 bighas of land, what do the people do? They divide that 2 bighas of land into 4 pockets. Somewhere around more than 30 kathas or 25 kathas of land. One packet will include 25 to 26 kathas of land. Okay. So that particular portion of a land, it is divided into small patches. Number one, the very first ingredient or the feature. The big portion of a land is divided into small patches or small pockets. Number one. Secondly, the implements which are used for the farming are the primitive tools like hoe, dove, digging sticks. Such type of things are taken into consideration. The implements basically used are these three. Moreover, with the help of the primitive tools like hoe, dove, H-O-E, hoe, dove, digging sticks, and family community labor. Small patches, quite now, small patches, primitive implements, and then family community labor. Go from that side. Family community labor. They come and support in this farming technique. Primitive subsistence, keep it in mind, big portions of land are divided into several patches, small patches. The implements which are basically used for the farming, are the primitive implements like hoe, dove, and digging sticks. It is not labor subsistence. It's not a labor intensive method. It is the family community members who come together, stand together, and provide their physical power and give their physical strength in irrigating or agriculturing that particular piece of land. Clear? Primitive subsistence farming is still practiced in some of the parts of India where the big portion of the land gets divided into small patches and the primitive tools are taken into consideration like hoe, dowel, digging stick, etc. And for the physical labor or the muscular power which are required for the irrigating purpose, that are basically done by the family community members. Three ingredients we have just dealt with, the primitive subsistence. Now, this type of farming depends upon monsoon, natural fertility of the soil, and suitability of other environment conditions. This farming also depends upon the monsoon. Everybody knows it. Any type of a farming depends upon monsoon. Depends upon the fertility of the soil. And lastly, the conditions prevailing, condition of the soil. So primitive subsistence farming do not take the help of the chemical fertilizers. They basically depend upon the monsoon for their agricultural purpose. No any other type of new methods of irrigating purpose like taking of the water by any other system, that is not taken into consideration in the primitive subsistence. They basically entirely depend upon the monsoon. Secondly, it depends upon the fertility of the soil. What type of land is there? If such a portion of a land which is not fertile in nature, they leave that land to be a barren land. They will only take over in practicing the agriculture purpose in such a piece of a land where the fertility of the soil is up to the mark, is up to the standard. Fertility, they depend upon the nitrogen fixation. Leaving a portion of a land for 2 years or 6 months of a time or 1 year of a time, such that the same portion of the land may get the gain of the fertility by nitrogen fixation, which is basically studied in your science portion, you might have studied. So by this method, and secondly the condition of the soil, they take it into granted what type of soil this particular land has. Only on looking into the condition of the soil, the fertility of the soil, the monsoon system, only then they will take into consideration, they will apply their mind in dividing that piece of land into small patches and go for the agricultural purpose. If the condition, if the fertility of the soil is not up to the mark, so they are not going to touch that piece of land, that will remain to be a barren land. They take it for granted. They take it for granted that this portion of a land may be irrigated. It can give good yield. So they keep it into their mind from previously. पहले से ही सोच समझ के रखता है वो कि नहीं ये वाला portion of land that is a good, the fertility of the soil is better, the soils are good, the conditions prevailing in the environment that is also good, and these three features are also prevalent. So if such type of things are there, so such process or the methods which are taken into consideration for the agriculture purpose, that will be basically known as the primitive subsistence. In primitive subsistence, the old methods and old techniques are taken into consideration for irrigating the piece of land. It is a slash and burn agriculture. This primitive subsistence farming is also known as slash and burn. Another name of this is slash and burn, and moreover you can say it's a jhuming agriculture. It is a slash and burn agriculture. Farmer clears a patch of a land and produce cereals and other food crops to sustain their family. A piece of a land meant to be barren land, and that barren land was left to be barren for at least 1 year of a time, looking into the aspect that the soil will gain its fertility. And if that aspect is there, कि soil अपना fertility को regain करेगा by the method of nitrogen fixation. So for 1 year of a time at least, the land will remain to be a barren land. And when the same land is left to be a barren land, some of the jungly weeds, some of the thorny trees, bushes, and other sorts of plants will creep up in this particular field. So what they do? They burn that small pieces of that particular bushes which are there. They either destroy it, that is called slash. They burn, that is burning that particular small weeds or the jungly plants, whatever which have come up over there. So they burn that type of a thing, and the ashes which fall on they remain into that piece of land. And then by the primitive method of hull and so on, they plow the same field, and those ashes turn into the soil. So that method of destroying those jungly weeds, plants, shrubs, and whatever is small plants, whatever might have grown over there, so they just burn those type of things. So this is also one of the ingredient, one of the feature of primitive subsistence. Is small patches of land are a big portion of a land is divided into small patches, and such small patches are cleared up. Either they are destroyed or they are burnt up, because the land just हमेशा आइडियोलॉजी पर ध्यान रखिएगा कि लैंड क्योंकि बैरन रह गया था साल भर के लिए, 2 साल के लिए, तो नेचुरल सी बात है, वॉट एवर इज द कंडीशन ऑफ द सॉइल, कुछ ऐसे जंगली पौधे जरूर होते हैं जो कि किसी भी मिट्टी में जन्म ले लेता है, उसके कारण वो जो वहां पर घना आबादी हो जाता है उन्हीं प्लांट्स का. Either the bushes will come, either jungly weeds will grow over there, so they just burn that particular piece of particular plants over there, and that becomes and that becomes helpful in plantation. So this method is also known as zooming cultivation, or it is also known as slash and burn system. Slash and burn. This slash and burn agriculture, the farmer clears a patch of land and produces the cereals and other food grains for the sustenance of the life of their family. When the soil fertility decreases, the farmers shift and clear other patch of land of the cultivation. Yes, and when the cropping system finishes off in this small portion, जब यहाँ पर क्रॉपिंग सिस्टम खत्म कर लेता है, जब इस सॉइल की फर्टिलिटी डिक्रीज हो जाती है, why? Because it also depends upon the fertility of the soil. So they know it that I have taken one yield. एक बार हम उसमें खेती कर चुके हैं, तो सेकंड बार का भरोसा नहीं है. I have to leave it barren for 1 year. So what happens? They will move to the another portion of the land. They will move to the other portion of the land, and they will start producing the crops over here. And this land will remain to be vacant. Only after when they take the first produce of that particular land. पहला yield अगर ले लेता है यहाँ से, इन चारों land से, I mean to say the small pockets, small patches, then they have their mentality. It is their ideology. They will understand it that the fertility of the soil is decreasing. It is not like that of the land portion of our area. हम लोगों के एरिया के जैसा, जो कि हर साल हम लोग जो है 2 या 3 फसल खा लेते हैं उसी खेत से. परंतु वैसे पीसेस ऑफ लैंड जो बहुत अच्छी तरह से फर्टाइल नहीं है, basically they do not take the use of the chemical fertilizers. They only depend upon the monsoon and the natural ecosystem. So what they do, they just depend upon the nitrogen fixation. And after that, when they get the first produce from this land, they move to the second one, and from there they start the same process, dividing the land into small patches, clearing the shrubs and the jungly weeds, whatever are growing over there, and soon after that, they make that particular piece of a land to be an agricultural land where they can yield some produce from the land. This type of shifting allows nature to replenish the fertility of the soil. Yes, ये जो shift हो रहा है from here to here, it allows the nature to replenish, to once again fulfill the fertility of this portion. Because when the land remains naked, when the land remains absolute open without any crops and so the system of carbonization, the system of nitrogen fixation, that prevails in a greater amount. And because of that greater amount, the land is said to be left barren for a long period. Only taken into consideration क्या उसकी fertility बढ़ जाएगी. The fertility of the soil through natural process, land productivity in this type of agriculture is low as the farmer does not use fertilizers and other inputs. It is known by different names in various parts of the country. Yes, because the farmers over there, they do not use other techniques like the usage of modern fertilizers, usage of chemical fertilizers. They only use the primary things like that, the fertilizers, manures of cow dungs and so on. So they use only the such type of thing. So because of that, the produce is less as compared to the other produce which are other parts of the country. तो उनका जो प्रोड्यूस होगा, उनके जो आउटपुट्स निकलते हैं, that is absolutely less. Stop.